Hello, welcome to another episode here on Ginger Mafro Cars. Today we're doing something a bit different. As you can just see in the corner of the screen there, Gumphrey is still not very well. I have no idea what's wrong with him. I think it's something to do with timing, but it's beyond my mechanical skills. So instead, I thought I'd take on a challenge with this. This is my Volvo V70. This is what I'm going to be attempting to fit. So this, if you're unaware, is an air conditioning pump or air conditioning condenser or an AC condenser. So today I'm going to be fitting this, an air conditioning condenser or an air conditioning pump. I have had to do this once before on this car. I say I had to. My friend had to do it, who is a trained mechanic, and it took him a couple of hours on the side of the road. I've got no mechanical skills whatsoever, so it could be an interesting day. But without any further ado, let's get the bonnet open. So the problem being is just down here. You can see the pulley there, that front bit, which is this bit on the pulley, is meant to be spinning. Yeah. So the air conditioning pump on the Volvo happened to be right at the bottom, so I had to remove a few things to be able to get to it. As you can see, I've removed the power steering pump bottle, the overflow bottle, a few pipes and the covers to get to the belts themselves. I also removed the front fan to allow the air conditioning pump to come out later on once I've undone it. These are the pipes that go under pressure and low pressure and high pressure for the air conditioning fluid and the gases. Now this gas is extremely dangerous to the environment, so you should never undo these until you have released all the gas correctly. Unfortunately for my car, because this is done before, it wasn't done correctly and all the gas has leaked out on its own accord. After loosening the pipes, I then had to take off the belt. All I had to do was release this tensioner and pull the belt off. Unfortunately, this required a T60 bit, which I do not have in my toolbox. Meanwhile, I've taken the pipes off the air conditioning pump and also just going to loosen the bolts that hold it in. See what bottom one's there to undo. After a bit of struggling and fighting with the two bottom bolts, I finally removed them from the air conditioning pump, and it gave me a really clever idea. Maybe a long shot, but if I get the last bolt out, I might be able to lift this up off the belt. Right, there's the old one. Oh. So, as you can see, that's not going to be like that. So thankfully I was able to get the old air conditioning pump out and the new one back in without actually loosening the belt. But I loosened the old one out and managed to feed the new one in, and it looks like it should be all good. So let's whack this back together. Putting the four bolts back in was a bit difficult due to the fact it's under tension. However, after a bit of struggling, hopefully the next thing you see is success. And success it was. So that's all now bolted in. The pipes have now been reconnected. All I've got to do is reconnect that pipe there, reconnect the power steering bottle, find out where some of these random bolts that I've accumulated go, and yeah, put all this back in and let's see if it works. So let's put it back together. Hello, sorry for this quick interruption. I'm currently sitting here editing the video which you're just currently watching. I've noticed I didn't actually press record on me putting the engine bay back together. So you've just got to trust the fact that I did indeed put it back together correctly, and I don't think I had any bolts left over. And then it was back to me trying to start the car. Look at that. Beautiful. But anyway, on that note, literally that note, I shall see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. The next video will be another video of Gumphrey doing some of his around the Europe road trip. I shall see you then. Until then, it's time for me to say goodbye. Goodbye.